Hello everybody! Welcome back. Another day, another one of these. How are we doing? How's it going? Hopefully your weekend is in full swing and you're doing the things that you want to do and whatnot. Okay, let's jump into stuff. Now that I know some of the ebbs and flows of the week, I feel like I could bend the rules a little bit, seeing as we're trying to do this every day. Today I overheard in the news something about somebody who, lightly put, committed a self-inflicted gunshot, and I was just scrolling through. I took one extra nap today because my AC setting was still on the winter-spring settings, but in some effort to consume some of my loneliness, I came across a clip of the last person who did that, and he's from Seattle, and I was am a 90s kid. It was just interesting to hear his accent. Feels like this was possibly a northeastern mixed with a little bit of what we now call perhaps vocal fry, which we're sort of on the end of that trend now, aren't we? But seemed like an interesting guy. We'll talk a little bit about that more, but I wanted to cover some Supreme Court issues. Imagine a stand-up comedian doing Supreme Court comedy. The guys up there, and ladies, I think, for some reason had to wrap up a bunch of stuff before the summer, but they've been on a tear recently. And I'd like to just have friends and be able to tell somebody that overall I'm embracing their decisions, and if you want, maybe we do have some time, we could quickly go over them, but starting with them giving themselves a lot of power and basically being able to, the scary one where they're able to sort of have more decision making when it comes to them versus federal agencies. We'll see how that turns out. But then we talked about some of these already. They gave the presidents, as long as they were in office when they did it, immunity. So that's some of Trump's felony counts. And then there's that one where the courts overreached when prosecuting the January 6th rioters. Or there starts to become a little bit of a theme here where it seems like they're giving back to the latest person who hired them. We'll see what happens in the long run. Last thing I wanted to talk about was, so we all know who Mr. Beast's friends are, but now I got the chance to check in, spy in a little bit on Charlie's friends. This is that Penguin Z0 guy, or he has some other moniker. They collaborated and went to a forest and spent the night, or he did with his friends anyway. No wonder he put it on his other channel. Some of these campfire stories were a real dud. But I just wanted to mostly just mention that, if your friends, seeing as I'm in this space all of a sudden, turn out to be YouTuber friends, which is probably the vast majority of people, that they might not be the best, most interesting people, for that matter, but if that be the case, then it's more than likely they're probably not going to give you too much drama either. So it was nice to see him complete the 24-hour challenge, and everybody's alive and safe. Let's all go out and party. Hopefully these aren't necessarily, but hopefully these, if you start with the moods of the days of the week, then you could possibly talk about anything with your friends on the weekend. So hopefully you guys get a chance to tell halfway decent stories with your friends, and I'm gonna go try and make some of my own. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys around the bend, and till next one, sooner rather than later. Okay, cheerios!